वैष्णवे को नमो नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण प्रियकरुणा नामिने योगक्षसे हरे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबन्धो भूपेश गोपिका
Tell everybody after. Power of life. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
और विशेष नमस्कार जो लोग नियम सेवा शुरू किया था आज उनका समाप्ति दिवस। जब भी भक्ति विलास में जो कोई रोज आरंभ करे देवोत्थान एकादशी तिथि में व्रत समाप्त करने का जैसा भी हो यहाँ का विग्रह और अभिषेक स्थिति में किया था इसलिए भक्ता स्थिति में उत्सव मना भगवान को प्रतिष्ठा करने पड़ता है। इसलिए पहले भक्त का हृदय में जो प्रकाशित होते उनको ही बाहर में दर्शन करने के लिए एक अनुष्ठान इसको शुद्धि करने के लिए महाभिषेक ऐसा देखे पवित्र इसलिए पवित्र जो कारीगर अस्त्र प्रयोग किया इस अस्त्र प्रयोग से इनको शुद्धि करने के लिए ही प्रतिष्ठा नहीं तो प्रतिष्ठा का जरूरत नहीं शरीर महामंत्र की प्रतिष्ठा इसीलिए विग्रह जब विग्रह ही बोला होता है तो उन्होंने विशेष रूप से ग्रहण करते हैं प्रत्यय करने से व्याकरण अनुसार विग्रह अर्थात इनको जो देते हैं वो देते अपना हाथ से खाता नहीं लेकिन मजबूर से खाने पड़ता है जब भूख ज्यादा होता है तब खाने पड़ता भगवान को पूर्ण वस्तु इनका भूख होता है पूर्ण वस्तु का बाहर में कोई चीज रहने से ये पूर्ण है पुण्य का बाहर में कोई चीज रहे, ये पुण्य होता है तो उनका भूख कहाँ से आएगा? तो भगवान को भी भूख है, ऐसा भूख है छीन के खाता है, मांग के खाता है। बड़ा मुश्किल। तो बोलते हैं भगवान में भूख हुई है। क्या भूख है? ना प्रेमणि को भक्त सुख जब उदस्ती जोटरी, जब तक पेट में भूख रहेगा उस वक्त सब चीज अच्छा। वो वस्तु को देखता नहीं उस वक्त, जब भूख होता है देखता है। देखो प्रेम है भक्तों का भूख। विदुर का इच्छा था अपना घर में भगवान को देने के लिए, लेकिन वहाँ बैठने के स्थान नहीं, कोई आश्रम नहीं, कहाँ बैठे
करके लोगों को टीके लेके आ जा।
लेकिन उनका हृदय में प्रेम। दुर्योधन का पास किया, जैसे युद्ध ना हो आपस में समाधान करने के लिए, लेकिन दुर्योधन भोजन करने के लिए संदान आश्रम में दिया, सोने का थाली में भोजन, सोने का गिलास में पानी। लेकिन भगवान बोला मेरा जरा से भी भूख नहीं, तो पानी तो पी लो। तो पानी पीने के लिए भी गुंजाइश नहीं, कंठा तो भरा पूर्ण वस्तु, उनका कंठा तो भरा रहेगी। लेकिन साथ साथ विदुर का घर नहीं, विदुर घर में नहीं, उनका धर्म पत्नी उनको जाके बोला बहुत भूखा, मुझे कुछ खाने का दे। आप बेचारी शरबत खोली क्या दे? तो भगवान ने दिखाया कि केला का गुच्छा है, उसी को ले दो। तो इतना विभव हो गया, जब केला को तो दिया नहीं, छिलका को दिया, और भगवान उसको ही खाएगा। जब भूख होता है तब विचार रहता है कुछ, तो खाना लगा। और भगवान के चले विदुर मांगने के लिए दिया था, लौट के आया, वो देख कर हैरान था। पत्नी को डांटने लगा कि पागली कम से कम केला तो दे, छिलका दे दे। उनका मन में एक विचार नहीं मैं क्या दे रही, और उन्होंने देखा नहीं। गीता में क्या बोला? पत्रम पुष्पम फलम भोजन, जो में भक्ता प्रजक्ष तदहं भक्तोदितो पोषणामि प्रजता। ऐसा मैं भोजन करता हूँ, देखता नहीं, भोजन कर। चाहे पत्ता हो, फूल हो, फल हो, जल, जो भक्त देता है वही। भगवान का ऐसा ही हिसाब है। बेर दिया था, अच्छा बेर दिया था। जमुने के राजस्थान में मिलता है इतना छोटे, और उसमें से थोड़ा मीठा उसी को डाल दी। गुरु जी ने बोला यहाँ राम का दर्शन मिलेगा तो गुरुदेव तो भक्तों को अवतार तो मिलेगा दर्शन, उसने उसको लाभ दी। जब राम लौटा दिया करके लौटा तो धरती के वहां जाकर उनको दर्शन दिया और देख सुदामा का और छोटा छोटा चावल खाया। अभी उसको छीन के खाया, ऐसा नहीं ये भरने तो दिया और सुदामा दे नहीं सका, क्योंकि जब दारोगा में किया तो ईश्वर को देख के भी भाव उनका नौकर वगैरह और ड्रेस वो कैसे हुआ कपड़ा को सिलाई करके वो ले गया, नंगा बाहर में गया। पादुका कहाँ? जब कृष्णा उनको पालंक के ऊपर बैठा कर उनको चरण धुआ, रुक्मिणी को आदेश किया पानी ले आओ पैर छुड़ाने की। ये तो और ज्यादा संकुचित हो गया, जो चीज ले लिया था वो छुपा के और में दाप दिया। कृष्ण पूछा शोभा तुमको देखकर लगता है शादी किया है, अगर शादी किया तो मेरा धर्म पत्नी मेरे लिए कुछ भेजा और संकुचित हो गया, उसी को दबा के तो उन्होंने जबरदस्ती निकाल दिया। इनका संकोच हो रहा है, संकोच को हटाने के लिए भगवान है विदर्भ, संकोच को हटाने के लिए हास्य रस लाया। क्या बोला? ये तुम्हारी पुराना आदत है, गुरु माता दिया था क्या ना, ये दोनों भाग करके खाना, और तुमने हमको नहीं देगा, अकेले खा लिया था। और जब मैं पूछा कुछ खा रहा है, तुमने जवाब दिया था तुम तो दिन में ख्वाब देखते, भोजन कहाँ? ये तो ऊपर में मैं हूँ, यहाँ सर्दी ज्यादा है और बारिश हुआ इसलिए और ज्यादा ठंडा है, तो मैं हमारा दांत दांत में बाजता है, अब तुमने बोलता है कुछ खाता है। इसमें सुदामा का झूठ बोलना हुआ नहीं। शास्त्र में बोलते हैं ये झूठ नहीं, शादी में लोगों का शादी में झूठ बोलना झूठ नहीं, किसी को प्राण रक्षा करने के लिए झूठ बोलना झूठ नहीं, किसी को स्वतंत्र रक्षा करने के लिए झूठ बोलना झूठ नहीं। ऐसा शास्त्र में विधि, ऐसा बोलना, तो इसीलिए ये झूठ नहीं है। लेकिन तब भी देवस्व से क्या हुआ ना, उनका 7 जन्म गरीब रहने पड़े, भोजन मिलेगा नहीं, 7 जन्म तक गरीब। इसीलिए तो उन्होंने किया और कृष्ण को बताया नहीं, ये हमारा धर्म तो नहीं, इसीलिए भेजा। राज पुरुषों से मिल रहने से लोगों का अभाव रहता है। और तुम्हारा दोस्त है, एक द्वारका का राजा बना, वहां जाकर के कुछ मांग के लाया, उन्होंने बोला नहीं, कृष्ण दिया। लेकिन जाते वक्त रास्ता में सोचने लगा, ये मैं तो बोला नहीं, अगर हमें पूछे तो मैं क्या जवाब दूं? मेरे पास क्या जवाब है? फिर विचार किया, मैंने तो वो जो लाया था कंडो, इसका बारे में तो बताया नहीं, इन्होंने तो जान लिया, तो ये भी जान लिया जब मैंने मांगने के लिए आया, तो जान बूझ के दिया नहीं क्यों? ना इसमें हमारा अहंकार, ये अहंकार का कारण क्या? जन्मों ऐश्वर्य सुख है, इसलिए हमको दिया। लेकिन सब भक्तों लोग सोचने लगा, ये इनका इतना परेशानी में रखा, भगवान इतना ही बोल देते सोखा, तुमने जो काम के लिए आया वो पूरा हो जाएगा, इतना बोलने में क्या रुकना था। लेकिन हमारा प्रश्न होगा, इनको बारे में बोला, क्या बोला? ये भगवान शरण से बोला, भगवान का जो 64 गुण है, इसमें है एक गुण लज्जा। लज्जा में बोल नहीं पाया। लज्जा किस बात की? गीता ने बताया, ये दशामान प्रबंधन तान सदैव को भजन, जो हमको जिस प्रकार से भजन करता है, मैं उनको उसी प्रकार से। तो उन्होंने मांग के लाया हमारे लिए, मैं मांग के ले तब तो बराबर होगा, इसीलिए उन्होंने लज्जा युक्त हुआ, शर्मिंदा वो बोला है। भगवान का गुण, भगवान के 64 गुण में एक होता है चतुर, एक होता है पीतम।
এটা আমি বলে দেব।
এখন বলো, जो कितना होशियार, जो डॉक्टर बोलता है ये हमको एक पढ़ने देता नहीं है, लोग इतना प्रीति, ये ज्यादा बोल दिया, ज्यादा ठीक कर दिया, लोग होशियार, भोजन करी होशियार, जैसा बोला डॉक्टर हमारे बात सुनेगा नहीं।
प्रीति का बात तो सुन हो गया।
Shri Maharaj started mentioning that today is a very special day, the day of Purnima. Some devotees, they start their Kartik work
छत्ते हैं।
Some devotees they start their Kartik Vrat from Ekadashi, whereas others they start on Dwadashi, and some they start on Purnima also. Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned that according to Harikatha Vilas, it does not matter whenever a person starts following, but they have to complete it on Dwadashi itself. And these 5 days after Ekadashi is known as Bhishma Panchak, and that's why some devotees they complete their Kartik Vrat on Purnima also. Then he started speaking specially about the deities here, Shishi, Radha, Gokulananda. That today is the appearance day of the deities. Then Śrīla Mahārāja started mentioning that how the form of deity which we see externally is actually manifested in the heart of a pure devotee first. Unless and until it manifests in the heart of a pure devotee, it cannot manifest externally also. In this regard, when Śrīla Mahārāja was speaking, I remembered one thing from Śrīla Mahārāja, which he mentions that once Śrīla Bhakti Goswāmi Mahārāja, he wanted that the deity of Mahaprabhu can come from Srinavadvip Dham. And then he wrote to one of his sannyasi disciple, Ashram Mahārāja. आश्रम महाराज और चुनी लाल दत्त को भेजा, बोला था कि महाप्रभु का विग्रह भेज दो, लेकर के आओ। ना वो आपके लिए, किंतु उन्होंने जिनको बोला था पहले 2 लोग, उनका आश्रम महाराज उनका नाम ना पूरा नाम स्मरण है। So one godbrother of Śrīla Mahārāja, whose name was Bhakti Prasad Ashram Mahārāja, and one Grihastha disciple whose name was Chuni Lal Datta. They used to live in Śrīla Mayapur itself. And then Śrīla Madhav Goswami Mahārāja, he wanted them. महाप्रभु कहाँ के लिए मंगवाए थे? कहाँ के लिए? वृंदावन। For Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya Math Vrindavan, he wanted the deity of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but they were reluctant. They were thinking that how it is possible for us to bring. Then Śrīla Madhav Goswami Mahārāja, he sent a telegram in which he wrote that sent Narottam with Mahaprabhu. Maharaj's name was Narottam Brahmachari. So that's why he wrote sent Narottam with Mahaprabhu. Śrīla Mahārāja, he started thinking that why he has written sent Narottam with Mahaprabhu instead of saying sent Mahaprabhu with Narottam. Because the deity form of the Lord, even though externally installed or not installed, because it was manifested in the heart of Śrīla Madhav Goswami Mahārāja. So from that time itself, he considered that the deity is already manifested. It is not a non-living object. It is having life in it. That's why he said that nobody can bring Mahaprabhu from one place to another unless and until he himself desires to move. So that's why he wrote that send him with Mahaprabhu. In this way, Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned that there is no need in reality for any kind of ceremony for deity installation except Hare Krishna Mahamantra. With Mahamantra itself, everything can accomplish. But still, we do some activities. Why? Because the labor, those who have carved the deities, they have touched it, some kind of instruments were being used to make this deity. So just for that purpose, they do Maha Abhishek of the deities. Otherwise, there is no need. And then Śrīla Mahārāja started mentioning that what is the meaning of deity? Vigraha. Vigraha means that particular form of the Lord which gives an opportunity to the servant that they can offer whatsoever they want, and he will accept it. He will not ask for anything. He will just accept whatever is been given to him. That's why Śrīla Mahārāja mentions one another name for Vigraha is Mukesh, means that particular form of the Lord which maintains complete silence. Mukesh. But still, Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned in some cases it happens so that the Lord he asks also, but from whom? Only from his devotees. Patram pushpam phalam toyam. Out of all these ingredients, does not matter whatever one offers. If they offer it with a service attitude, then Lord definitely accepts it, not otherwise. Like Śrīla Mahārāja gave an example of Vidurani. Krishna, he came to her house and he mentioned that I am feeling very hungry. Give me whatever is possible. She was so much enchanted that she, instead of giving banana to the Lord, she started giving the peel only. And Krishna also, with very without caring that what she is giving, because of her love, he accepted whatever she offered. But just before coming to her house, Duryodhana, he wanted to offer him many things, but he rejected, did not accept anything at all. Why? Because he was not having love in his heart for the Lord. And Lord is known as a personality who is complete in himself, Purna Vastu. That's why he does not need anything from anybody. Srimad Bhagavad mentions hunger and thirst manifested by the Lord only when he sees love in the heart of his devotees. Then and only then he asks for anything, otherwise not. Then he gave the example of Sudama. First he gave about Vidur, then Sudama, different personalities. In the life of Sudama also we see that how he was being asked by his wife to go to the palace of Krishna in Dwarika and get something. He went over there. The time when he approached Krishna, he was in such a dilemma that he was feeling that he is not feeling comfortable at all over there. Why? Because he saw that even the servants of Krishna, they are well dressed, and he is having clothes which are stitched at many places, earlier ripped and then stitched. So that's why he was feeling reluctant. But Krishna, who is Vijnāna, Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned that even though in the 64 qualities of Krishna, there are two qualities, one is Chatur and another is Vijnāna. According to normal dictionaries, even though the meaning of these two words are same, Chatur is also clever and Vijnāna means also clever. But Śrīla Mahārāja said there is a real gulf of difference in between these two words. According to Vaishnava dictionary, Chatur means clever, but Vijnāna means who is clever in rasa, who knows that at what time which rasa is supposed to get manifested. Then when he saw that Sudama, he is feeling so much reluctant even to speak, he was feeling uncomfortable in sitting. So at that time Krishna, because first what he did, he washed his feet, made him sit on his asana, asked Rukmini Devi to bring the water, washed his feet with the feet of Sudama, and then he drank the water himself, gave to all his queens, and then when he saw Sudama's condition, he immediately asked him that Sudama, you remember that when we were in Gurukul, at that time, one day, when our Guru Mata, the wife of our Guru, Sandipani Muni, she sent us to collect the woods. At that time, she gave some chickpeas in your hand and asked that both of you, whenever you feel hungry, you can eat. But on that particular day, it was heavy rain and it was too much cold. We were unable to return, sitting on the tree itself with the woods. At that time, in the dark, you were eating some chickpeas, and I can hear the sound that you are eating, chewing sound. But when I asked you that, oh, you are chewing something, at that time you answered that, oh, you are having daydreams. I am not eating anything. Because of cold, my teeth are grinding or whatever you call it. Whatever it is happening. So that's why you are hearing only that sound and considering that I am eating something. But in reality, I was not eating. So Krishna reminded him that you remember that particular thing, what you did. So in this way, started joking with him so that he can feel friendly with him. So this is called Vigraha, that bringing the consciousness of his devotees in such a particular state where they can feel comfortable. Like Śrīla Mahārāja gives the example sometime that when Krishna, he was in the pants of Kaliya, hoods of Kaliya, at that time, Krishna, what he did, he understood that all the Brajavasis, they are feeling so much pain in their heart. So immediately what he did, earlier he manifested Karuna Ras. And then afterward what he did, immediately he came out from the hoods of Kaliya and jumped on his hoods and started dancing over there. So in this way he manifested his Virya Rasa, how much powerful he is. So in this way he is Vidavta, means he is Rasa Chatur, he is clever in particular timings what Rasa is supposed to get manifested. That's why he is known as Rasa Chatur. Then afterwards Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned that Sudama, even though he lived many days in his house, he got something which his wife gave him, some chipped rice, broken rice. When Krishna, he wanted to joke with him more, at that time he asked him, just by seeing you, I can realize, I can feel that you are married. And your wife, once she knows that you are going to visit your childhood friend, she must have given something in your hands for me. So that's why he started asking. And Sudama, even though he was having something very little in his hand, he was hiding it under his armpit. He was hiding it. But Krishna forcefully took from there and started eating. So why is Krishna is having so much hunger? He don't get any eatables in his house. Why he is forcefully taking from him? Because Sudama is having love in his heart, which makes Krishna manifest his hunger and thirst because of the love of his devotees. Afterwards, Śrīla Mahārāja started mentioning that how he lived for many days, but again he left for his house. Krishna did not mention anything to him. The purpose was defeated because he came over there to ask for some help. But he was unable to ask and left. On the way, he was thinking that, oh, when I will reach at my house, my wife will ask that you were able to get something from Krishna or not. At that time, what I will be saying, what will be my answer? I did not even ask Krishna anything. Then he was thinking that, oh, I did not told Krishna also that I am having some chitras for you. But he understood that I am having something for him. So in the same way, he must have understood also that why I have come. Thinking like this, on the way, when he reached, at that time, he saw the palace over there, surprised that where is my cottage? At that time, puzzled, asked people that whose palace is this? Instead of cottage, at that place there was a big palace. And then finally, he found out that, oh, this is the palace of Sudama. Then still he considered that maybe somebody who is having his name Sudama, that person may own this place. But his wife saw and came and informed him that, oh, this is our place provided by Krishna, your friend. She performed Bhārati, took him inside. So at this place, Śrīla Mahārāja was mentioning that Krishna, even though he is known as Bhakta Vatsal, who is having so much affection for his devotees, but why he did not inform Krishna earlier that I am going to build a palace for you, I am going to provide whatever necessities you are having. He did not inform anything to him. Why? Why his devotee, Sudama, has to think again and again about the same thing that, oh, I have not asked him anything. What will happen if my wife will ask? So why he did not told him? For this, Śrīla Mahārāja gave a very special reason. That in 64 qualities of Krishna, there is one very special quality in him, which is known as lajja, means shyness. He is having shyness also. Lord is having shyness. And Śrīla Mahārāja mentions that shyness is not a bad quality. It is a very special quality. Why he was having shyness in his heart? Because he has given his words for all his devotees for forever. Ye yata maam prapadyante tam statai bhajamyaham. That according to the devotion of my devotees, I reciprocate, proportionate. But in this regard, I am failed. Why? Na pare naham. He has begged for me. His wife begged for me that particular rice. But I am unable to beg from anybody. Where I can go and beg something for them. Whatever I am having, I have to give from that stock itself. That's why I am unable to keep up my words. That's why he was feeling shyness in his heart. And that was the reason that he did not say anything to Sudama. Instead, he directly made that palace and provided whatever they needed. In this regard, Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned sometime that Sudama's wife, she did not ask anything for herself. She was having no greed for anything of this material world. But she always used to feel pain in her heart that I am unable to serve my husband properly. Just for that reason, she sent him to Krishna, not otherwise. That's why her desire was being fulfilled by Krishna. That's why he provided everything. Hare Krishna. Mahārāja mentioned in between about Vrindavan also, from Rama Leela, Shabari, that even though she offered a fruit which is known as bear, even from the forest, very small, nothing inside, mostly seeds, but still Krishna accepted that. So Lord Ram, he accepted that. For this, Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned specially that she was having full faith in the words of her Guru, whose name was Matanga Muni. That Matanga Muni, because he has given the words that Lord Ram will come and accept your offering at this particular place. That's why she was having firm faith in the words of Guru. That Guru, Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned a very special word today. Guru Vakya Abhyant. means the words of Guru can have never ever, it is not possible that in the words of Guru there can be any kind of illusion. Whatever he says, 100%, that word always comes true. So that's why Lord Ram, he came to fulfill the words of his devotee Matanga Muni and accepted the offering of Shabari, which was given with love, even though that was her remnant. She ate first and kept for the Lord took. Why? Because she was having faith in the words of her Guru, at the same time love for the Lord. Hare Krishna.
Very good. You can turn it on. Mama.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Hare.